Hi everyone, how are you today? So, I would love to speak to you about responsibility. So, what does it mean to you to be responsible? I was recently in a session with a client and he is extremely successful. And he was sharing with me how he gets sometimes, let's say, upset about the fact that the team of leaders that he hires don't do the things or don't deliver the results. And they simply put, they give excuses, right? But those excuses, you would say, are very valid. Things like, there is economic situation, there is a war situation, there is election coming up in the US. There are different things that are very true, right? Environment from outside is sort of squeezing the businesses sometimes, and it's totally logical to say that, because of that we don't have this, or because of that the sales is down, or because of that the numbers are, not as great. So all of that is very valid. And but he was really upset about it. And because we work together and he's very conscious, he would expect from these leaders to take responsibility and really become more resourceful and innovative, and think about what can we do in this situation. Because the truth is that there are 8 billion people in the world, there are millions of companies in the world, and in every industry there are companies that thrive in pessimistic situations, in the winter time of economics times that happen right now. So it all makes sense, right? Like if you think about it, well, yes, stop complaining, right? Stop whining. Like we want to say it sometimes, like just come on, let's just like, okay, I get it. We have the excuses, but like let's move and let's find a way, right? Let's find a way or make a way, and that's great. And the thing is that it all sounds great when we have the judgment about other people not doing something. We think it's easy for us to say you should be doing that because you should be responsible and take responsibility and be resourceful and step up. The other truth is, though, that all of us, including my client, because we did experience that during the session too, all of us have that same habit, and it's a victim in us. And no one likes to talk about victim, and no one likes to admit that we have the victim. But Carl Jung and many other psychologists agreed that we do have all archetypes that are collective sort of systems that we share in terms of mindset, and victim is in all of us, and it's this wounded child in all of us that likes to catastrophize and likes to sort of push blame to other people. And it does activate when times are tough, when the fear comes up, and it's unconscious, right? It just activates itself. So we were talking about different situation, and my client basically gave me some excuses about the market and how it's hard to do this or that, right? So we all do that, right? And I just want to talk about it now because probably you also do it. And if you don't even see it, it's very hard then to have empathy and compassion to other people who do it, right? It's just going into the judgment. We don't see us doing it, but we see other people not doing it or doing it. So that said, I do want to say that forever now, as I remember, when I was contemplating on life, I was thinking about that people divide really in those categories of responsible or not responsible, taking responsibility or not taking responsibility. And there's, of course, like with everything, there are shades of gray, and there's like slider, and sometimes you're more responsible and sometimes less. But I always felt like I want to be responsible for my own life. I want to count on myself. I want to be able to trust myself and be resourceful myself. So I don't have to lean on everyone around me because that's when I give my power away. So today I want to ask you, how do you feel about your life? Are you really responsible for your life? In other words, if something happens, do you think, how did my mind created it, my mindset, my thoughts, how did I created it? Or are you blaming that, oh, this happened to me? It's like we say life happens to you and you cannot do anything and it's hard. Like, where are you also on this consciousness level? Are you fully embracing that we are creating our reality through our mindset? And if we do not change that mindset, the reality will not change much. It's going to have the same patterns and the same things that we will experience, the same experiences, the same home emotions, the same like repeatable things that happen to us in life are because of our mindset. So it's a big topic, if you will, right? And I just really want you to contemplate that. First of all, as leaders, we definitely are ambitious enough and hungry and driven to be responsible for our lives. And if you are a leader and if you are driven to be a leader, to lead other people, you must be responsible for yourself and for your life. You must lead yourself first. So where are you in that leadership of self? Do you take ultimate responsible for your life and do you own it? Do you have this ultimate ownership of your life, of what you do, what you think, how you behave, how you act? Or do you, or if I ask other people, would they say, that you sometimes say, oh, these people don't get it. These people, so like kind of putting blame, not directly, it's very like sometimes subtle, it's indirect sometimes. So again, go into your intelligence and think about those blind spots and think about those things that are not obvious. They are blind, they are hidden, they are underneath, they are sneaky. But where are you giving your power away? Because if you don't take responsibility for yourself and your life, you are giving the power away because you are saying that someone else impacted your life, whereas that's not really true. You are impacting your life. There may be a cause and effect playing out from the past. Maybe something happened and things happen. And if you push someone, they pushed you back and that created it. But it started with you. It always starts with you. So this is what I really believe in. And to close this off, if you do not fully feel that you are responsible, but you would love to be responsible more, and you would love to really uncover those blind spots and those patterns that are limiting you, that are really like you have this feeling that you know that you're not fully responsible, but you don't know quite why or how to get to that place of self-leadership, of personal power, of the leadership presence when you really walk into the room and people go like, there is something about this person, right? This energy. So if you would love to get deeper into that, I have it's an amazing week of gifts. There are so many things. So first of all, Growth Academy program is going to double the number of calls, and the current price of 3,000 plus VAT, 21%, you can grab it still now, this week, before I have time, to be honest, to update everything. So I gave everyone until end of the month to be able to enter at this price point when the price will increase, because I'm basically doubling the number of calls in the program. So the value will be so much more. If you sign up before Thursday, you will also get within that free access to the Close the Gap Masterclass. Otherwise, I invite you to purchase your ticket at €33 and join us this way. The second thing, I just launched Fem Power. It's a program for women only. I'm not a fan of separation between men and women. I work a lot with men and a lot with women as well. But I felt it in my heart to create a program for women only, because there is a certain energy that is it's different, and I want to respect that energy. And it's one angle of work that I'm taking on. I also recently kicked off a very successful program for Polish women, and it was really a secret, and it was extremely successful and responsive through this viral sort of notification, and so many people are in it, and it's amazing. And this is why I felt that I really want to create something like that in English, and this is why I'm promoting it and letting you know about it. So this program is at early bird now for €3,333, including taxes, until end of the month. In October, the price will increase, and then again in November it will increase, and again in December it will increase, and it will land at 5,555 in 2025. So if you are feeling like, yes, you want to work with me, this is the time, because those two programs are going to expand, and the price is the best that you can ever get it. And it's really, really affordable. Anyone can actually step into it, right? I strongly believe that. And last but not least, if you really are this high-level executive, and you or maybe you just really prefer one-on-one, and you really want to work with me and find out how it really is before you invest, 25K or 50K, I have this amazing offer of single session, private coaching session that normally is priced at 2,222. You can buy it in September because of 9 at 999 euro, including VAT. So it's an incredible, I think 60% or so off. So you can buy a single session and try it out. And I'm telling you, it's very, very powerful. Just one session can change your whole life. You will have many, many insights. It's a really work on it session, and I've done them so many times, and they are really, really powerful. And it's not a blah, blah, blah session. It's not talking and chatting. It's not a psychology session. It's really get to work session. Let's uncover as much as we can. Let's set strategies. Let's find out where you are. What do you really want? Why do you want it? And what's stopping you? And let's clear that, and let's set strategies. So very, very powerful. I invite you to take these opportunities in September. We still have less than a week until September. Quick decision makers are successful. Napoleon Hill said, successful people make decisions quickly and rarely change them, and unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them often. So again, are you successful? Are you responsible? Practice making decisions fast. It's worst case, you will learn from it. It's nothing bad will happen. What's the worst that can happen? Really think about it. You're going to experience something amazing. If you resonate with me, I promise you it will be the best money spent ever, and you will be addicted to it because it's so fabulous and so wonderful and absolutely life-changing and transformative experience. So I'm looking forward to welcoming you in one of the programs. If you have any questions, please email us, message us, and we will respond to all the messages promptly. Thank you so much, and have a great, great week. Take care.